highlights of this bulletin. The meeting to share opinions on the project of founding the Center for Connecting, Producing, Processing and Consuming Agricultural Products of Mekong region in Cần Thơ City. The boat racing tournament on Cái Răng River session in response to the 6th Cái Răng Floating Market Counter Festival and Vietnam Tourism Day. Vietnam can officially export Durian to China via own border gates, following the protocol on the exports of Vietnam's Durian to China that takes effect from July 11th. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On July 11th morning, the Agriculture and Rural Development Ministry continued to convene a meeting to share opinions on the project of founding the Center for Connecting, Producing, Processing and Consuming Agricultural Products of Mekong region in Cần Thơ City. Attending the meeting were representatives of the Central Economic Affairs Board, the Governmental Office, the Economic Commission of the National Assembly. Standing Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Chương was in attendance. Attendees listened to Cần Thơ City's People's Committee presented the project and the collection of opinions following announcement number 3096 of the Agriculture and Rural Development Ministry and Central Ministries and Sectors. Accordingly, some contents of the planning were clarified, including the scale of the center, which covers the area of 3,300 hectares, compensation resettlement measures, which are expected to cover 450 hectares in the first phase, devising implementation process, social policies for the next phase of the project that covers 2,850 hectares. How the project is invested was also the content shared at the meeting. Accordingly, the project is capitalized from non-budget investment sources, with targets being concretized in each of specific phases. Roles, functions, and operational scale of the center were also defined at the meeting. More opinions contributed to the project will also be continuously received for a complete project. Also on July 11th morning, Cần Thơ City's Population and Family Planning Sub-Department organized a gathering in celebration of the World Population Day while reviewing operations in the first half of 2022. Actively responding to the World Population Day, Cần Thơ City's Population Center has accelerated the implementation progress of many important plans such as the propaganda of sex imbalance at birth, control and prevention of domestic violence, comprehensive gender education for girls' comprehensive development, propaganda on the two-child family because Cần Thơ is one of branches that the birth rate is under 2 children, 1 family. Although there were still many difficulties, the sector still completed and surpassed the targets on the percentage of gender at birth, the percentage of prenatal and natal screening, and the number of old people getting periodical health checkups. Leaders of the health department noticed that alongside striving to complete family planning targets, there is a need to pay attention to difficulties existing in the implementation process and give timely and proper solutions. The mission group of Cần Thơ City's Home Affairs Department, at the head of Director of the Department Châu Việt Tha, has come to check the implementation of the Home Affairs in the first half of 2022. In the first 6 months of 2022, the Home Affairs Chamber of Cần Thơ Suburban District will carry out the task of giving advice to the Suburban District People's Committee on aspects of the Home Affairs, notably the organizing of mechanism, the appointing, reappointing of cadres, with quality of public and civil servants unceasingly being improved. Director Châu Việt Tha requested the Home Affairs Chamber of Cần Thơ Suburban District to give advice to help carry out the administrative reform to concern about the training for the staff. The city-level Good Politics Lecturers Contest 2022 was opened on July 11th morning. Permanent member cum head of the Publicity Education Board under Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Tâm was in attendance. 21 contestants underwent the contest contents, including compiling lesson plans, giving one in-person lesson in 20 to 25 minutes, and answering one drawn question relating to the lesson and another question posed by judging members. The contest aims to improve quality of the political theory education task, gradually renew teaching methods, create conditions for politics lecturers to exchange and learn experiences, from then boost the emulation movement of good teaching, good learning at district-level political centers. The contest also serves as the base for advice for political training centers to improve professional skills and renew teaching contents and methods, while selecting excellent contestants to join the certain level contest held by the Central Publicity Education Board. On July 11th morning, Cái Răng Urban District People's Committee organized the boat racing tournament on Cái Răng River Section. This activity is within the 6th Cái Răng Floating Market Counter Tourism Festival and responds to the Vietnam Tourism Day. Competing in the tournament were athletes from 7 wards of Cái Răng Urban District. Resultantly, the organizing board presented the first prize to Hưng Phú Ward, the second to Tân Phú, and the third to Lê Bình Ward. A free buffet booth of certain forecasts and fruits has also been established by Cái Răng Urban District's Counter Sports and Radio Transmission Center during the Cái Răng Floating Market Counter Tourism Festival. At the booth, many types of fruits and certain forecasts are freely sold for visitors in the type at the festival. In other news, from July 11th, Vietnam can officially export durians to China via on-border gates, following the protocol on the export of Vietnam's durian to China that take effect from July 11th and lasts in 3 years. All shipments will be packaged in line with the stipulation of importers. According to the Plant Protection Department, all conditions for the export of durian have been completed, including enterprise names, planting area costs, and packaging facilities. But it's crucial that durian producers are aware of which technical standards must be met. China is Vietnam's largest consumer of fresh durian, but the fruit had been shipped via unofficial channels. Along with durian, China's customs have authorized the import of passion fruit from Vietnam from July 2022. On July 10th evening, Cần Thơ football host team met the football team of the People's Public Security at Cần Thơ Stadium. The match is within the framework of Round 6 of the National Premier League. Present at the match was Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Thực Hiện. Torrential rain and the slippery surface of the court affected both teams' performance. In the first half of the match, Cần Thơ footballers had a chance to score goals, but they couldn't, while the guest team played a very aggressive game. In the 72nd minute, striker Lê Minh Bình scored the first and also the only goal of the match by a tough volley. Being the effective new one on the host court, Cần Thơ team lost its chance to be in the top team. With 8 points in 6 rounds, Cần Thơ ranked the 6th, whereas the People's Public Security team had 13 points, with this win soaring to the 2nd place, right after the 1st place team of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu with 1 point higher. Now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, kênh.tv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.